You know why? Because I run coffee. That's yeah. Like I said, it's hilarious. You understand? Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Can you please be fair at some point? Like you do realize how this platform works, right? Oh man, grown folks, bro. Speak. You want to talk? Talk. Yeah. Me, I'm out here every day, bro. Talk. Let it be known. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, man. It's hilarious, bro. We could have an on-camera interview with anybody. Anybody, bro. I can film. You can talk. I can talk. Right? That way people can see the truth. You understand? I address everything. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I need to explain something? Yeah. Everything is explained, partner. Feel me? Like I said, folks is in their feelings. I'm winning. You see the honks because I'm famous. You see we getting the real thing done. I am the real thing. Like I said, everything real over here. I don't know what folks is talking about. That's what they do. Have their own conversations that don't exist. And oh, you think I can? It's what you want, bro. Y'all been doing that for a long time. Yeah, like, see what I'm saying? Every day, man. Every day it'd be the same thing. Like, yeah. And then you wonder why I'm not getting any support. You can see clear as day what it is. Yeah, like I said. And I'm out here making money. I don't need your support. See, that's the difference, honey. That's the difference. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I told you, all of them work out here. It's all they do. All they know how to do is work for someone else. Tell me when I'm lying. No problem. Like I said, and I make a career off talking off of your mistakes and mishaps. You understand? See, like I said, it's all very unnecessary. Like, I ain't trying to hear it. Yeah, see, the people support me when it comes to dudes and men.
They're honking at you to get out of the fucking road.
And if they in their feelings, it's because they were raised how? Who raised them? See? Yeah, and guess what? Andrew, you know what? He just said it publicly. He issued a public statement, and I don't care what you say. He said the truth. He said it's about masculinity. He said it's about standing up and that he was trying to wake people up and get people to back him. He said we always had warriors, and now we don't have any warriors. Well, that's where you're wrong, brother. So that's where you're wrong, and how it shows me that whenever it's not a Mason, you don't want to acknowledge reality. Because you can see me right here, and I'm doing what you never did. And you're not that. You're just a guy who sits there and watches TV. Is that not the truth? See what I'm saying? This is what folks want to do. Grown adults, they want to waste their time talking in a different energy that ain't going to get you nowhere. I'm a grown man. I want to talk the way I'm supposed to talk. You understand? I want to talk with respect. You understand? That's what men do.
It's doing it again.
You understand? But you got to earn your respect.
Why won't you keep? Why is this doing this? You got to earn it, bro.
Respect is to be earned, not given. You know? Look at this, man. All these folks, they got vehicles handed to them. They got jobs handed to them. Everything y'all got was handed to you. You don't have nothing. Y'all all still renting, right? And don't own nothing. Tell me when I'm lying. Said what? Oh, but you have something to say. Huh. That's interesting to me, considering that all y'all live off the government. I'm just saying. Right? See? Everything has a response, homie. Like I said, when you see me coming through, what is there to say? Like I said, say what you need to say. 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 What Andrew, you know who was talking about is a guy like me, right?
I think I figured out the problem. My Wi-Fi antenna was fucking being blocked. So
I'm not going to be by his side. I don't need you. I mean, that would be nice. I would love for men to unite all across the world on a real front. That's really what we need to do. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with him on that. But I'm just saying, you know, it is what it is. He is not it. He never was. That's what happens when you get too much posing and you're too comfortable and you got fake Mason money. You don't own nothing. You know, he can do whatever he wants.
no, it was all on my end. I was glitching out. My fucking Wi-Fi antenna to my PC was being blocked. So
The minute them Masons quit dealing with him and say, we don't need you anymore, Andrew, you didn't succeed. And even if he had succeeded, it's the same way with masonry, no matter what, because it's of the devil. The devil does the same one trick pony act every single time. He doesn't care about you. So when them people fake laughing, muttering under their breath, speak. You understand? Say it with some bass in your voice. Right? Ain't you grown? Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me tell you what people tell me and say when I come through anywhere. Nothing. Everybody knows reality. Yeah. Like I said, everywhere we go, we about our respect. You understand? Like I said, it's funny, man. Can you imagine hiding behind a system and then, oh, you want to say stuff? That's what they do. They want to talk. What? Like, just be direct, man. Be clear. Like T.I. said, be clear. Right? Be clear about what you're saying and where you coming from. Because me, I got the utmost respect. I'm the biggest gangster of all time. The real deal. Yeah, what's up? Everything's serious over here. You know what I'm saying? See, they want to have that cake and eat it too. So you're going to play the games with the corruption and the corrupt system and everybody hide behind the system, but then you want to talk. How that makes sense? What? Like I said, I told you, you listen to them, you'll never get anywhere, bro. You listen to them, you will never succeed. Ever. And that's why they do it, because they know I still have rules to follow. I'm not talking about it in the street. I already, I got all the power in the world. I'm talking about on this. Yeah, that's why they do it. Yeah, no, they do it. All of it is designed. You understand? That's a cop out. I love when folks take cop outs. I love it. I love that you indirectly telling me how you sowing your feelings, because you know what I'm doing is real, and I've gotten more done than everyone here and everyone in this entire country. Yeah, I do the real thing. Everything that the military trying to take credit for, they didn't do. I did. So what do you mean? And they in their feelings because, well, I keep correcting them and saying the truth, and I'm going to continue to. It's not a talking type of matter. I got the results. I'm the one doing everything. I'm the one out here for real, as you can see. It's like somebody saying, oh, he's just talking. Okay, so I don't run every block out here? Then why am I on them every day by myself and Goody? There is no debate, partner. You understand? What? That's what they think. I'm telling you, they think in some way that doesn't make sense. So what, I'm supposed to be out here every day just standing here? That proves a point? No, it doesn't. It proves a point when you go on about your business. I already run everything. See what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, I don't got time for it. I'm a grown man. Grown men get things done. Real men do real things. I'm the only real man who ever existed. Brother, I got, what is it, like 452 or something crazy world records, all tangible on camera. All I see is some serious dude that's super serious, and everything is serious concerning me. What's goody? Sorry, but what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't I don't ever just laugh or fake laugh, much less, because it exhibits and shows a quiet desperation. It's not a good look. I wish other people well, man. I hope all y'all get it together eventually. I hope that you stop working for these companies out here and everywhere. I truly do. The same people who want to do that, I wish you the best, man. It's nothing but love. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like when they realize you're not like them, that's what really gets them. Yeah. They really be in their feelings then. Like I said, everything is addressed and responded to over here. You talking to Tyree Sneed. Yeah, like I said, folks want to be me. This is me going to work. The minute I even start this, I'm at work. My office is the world. Already got everything built, bro. The entire infrastructure. Folks is in their feelings. I'm just telling you facts. You understand? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm a grown man. Everything is real that I do. That's like some valley stuff, bro. Everything is odd. Everything is weird. Everything is, you know what I mean? Like we teach strength over here. That's exactly why they got them little homies that be all, you know, all up in their feelings and running around emotional and you know, they feel some way for no reason. Like, man, and you can see how you were brought up. You can see what the flaw is in the problem. You understand? You can see what it is. Clear as day. I mean, folks better understand, man, I ain't stopping for nothing, bro. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like I said, every time I'm moving, we keep the cameras rolling. And remember, I have everything going for me. I got everything to lose. I'm going to make sure that I stay out of trouble. You understand? See, that's the thing. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You don't get to pretend and act like it's not serious, and you don't take it serious, but then have tried all this stuff and said and done all these people. I mean, you're talking about they've done so much illegal stuff, right? Concerned about me building this and me doing what I'm doing. Don't fake laugh. Well, see what I'm saying? That's contradictory. They can't be real to themselves or true to themselves. They can't just say what it is and let it be that. It's always got to be, oh, I want to have my cake and eat it too. Yeah, and it don't work that way, sister. Yeah. Welcome to reality. See, everything I'm saying comes from a place. It comes from an action. Every day. These are actions happening in live time, right? Like I said, everything will be responded to and addressed directly. Why? Because I'm a man. Yeah, I love it. And I get paid because of what you do. All these antics you pull, all these folks being in their feelings, whoever it is, I get paid for it. I get paid because of it. Yep. Well, I continue to point out the facts and say the truth and point out all the mistakes they keep making, because they sure do make a lot. They're good at that. They make a lot of mistakes. They do. Folks are trying to ride a bike out here today. It's windy. It's going to be hard to ride a bike out here. I could do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody in their feeling, that's fine. And I'm a superstar and I've transcended all of that. Bro, I outgrew the valley since I got here. I was always bigger than the valley. Like, come on, man. I'm sitting here trying to help you. You know what I mean? Like, if it's just the randomness, then cool. That was part of it, you know? I'm glad if people are entertained, but everything real over here, man. You understand? It's real as it get. So, like I said, you know what I mean? We always respected, heavily respected. Real talk, got all the respect in the world. Feel me? Can you imagine all these folks, instead of helping me and contributing a dime, that's what they doing, sitting back doing nothing. Oh, but I thought y'all made money. Huh? I thought you made money. Why are you unable to pay me? Every show is a $25 ticket price. Where's the money? What? If you got time to sit around and all y'all so good and gravy, huh? Right. Like I said, people talk fluff. They make up stuff. They say things that don't exist and aren't there. Let them do it. That's their business. I could care less. Feel me? Yeah, I love it. If you got time to say anything, then you got time to pay me. We got a Cashapp, PayPal, and a Venmo. Let them keep on exhibiting how they have no money. Not a single one. Nobody, especially out here. Don't nobody have no money. Nobody. You can't sit here and say you got money and you unwilling to support someone that's doing something real. And I'm who's protecting you. There's no way around it. Yeah.
And the park is across the
See,
street.
we don't let anything slide. We don't allow that. You understand? No. You're not going to sit here and pretend with me. You know what I mean? I love it, man. I'm on top of the world, little homie. You know what I mean? I got them in their feelings, coach. In your feelings. All right, I'll be back. Hold up.
Hold up. He does a hold up here. A pretty lengthy one. At least I know it fucking was wrong. Been wrong with my fucking computer lately. Like, there should be no reason. It's like a little over a year old.
And all the money. Look at them views, bro. Look at them views. Come on, bro. You already know as soon as I get everything right on here, right? Which is what, in a couple of days, maybe like a week, right? And, you know, I get my name right on here again and all that. You know, even without that, I'm doing huge numbers. I mean, just imagine, bro. And that's the thing. Like, I'm trying out different things, different concepts, and it's working. So I know that I can incorporate this and do whatever I want to do with any element, you know, all across the board. That's power. You know what I mean? I love how folks want to talk about the moves I'm making, but are any of the moves I make not working? Are they in question? Exactly. See, when you speak, you have to make sense. I'm on top. I'm what all y'all want to be. Get like me. You understand? Straight up. Get like me. And if you're not getting like me, if you're not anywhere close to me, then you're doing everything wrong, brother. It's just that simple. You understand? See, that's the thing. I'm not here for the weakness. You understand? See, I know how to supersede all that. We skip all that. Miss me with that. You understand? I'm here to teach strength. You understand? That's why I only conversate with strong people. You know what I mean? And everybody else I help. And even the strong ones I gotta help. You know what I mean? And I've been there for everybody. Everybody. All y'all, man. All y'all always need saving and need help, man. Come on, bro. Been in these streets for a long time, bro. That's the thing. Like, people are watching my development. They watching me grow and evolve. Like, I'm seeing it myself. That's the thing, you know. You start out as a little bat. You're a little bat, you know. Remember, when I started, I was a little bat. You know, you start out as a little bat, but then that bat starts getting more and more used to the conditioning. He gets more and more used to how it is. He's growing, he's evolving, he's getting bigger, he's getting a little older. You know, I'm aging backwards, but I'm developing still. I'm a late bloomer. I always develop slow. I'm still growing.
It's called retardation.
Still evolving. You know, even my dad, that's what he used to say. He said he's getting, you know, scarier. He's getting bigger. You know, like, yeah, like, because God is real. You know, and that's what I need to be. You know, just like my dad made sure I was tough as it gets. Right? It's tough love, but he made sure I was tough as it gets because he knew I was going to need it. Obviously, I think God told my dad what I was going to be doing. I think he said straight up, he has an impossible journey, and you're going to have to just get him as tough as you possibly can. That's love. You know what I mean? Because what he's coming up against, you couldn't even fathom. You know, I've seen my dad cry and stuff. Like, I think regarding that, I think my dad knew kind of that I was the prophecy more than anyone did. I think he already knew more. I think I was my father's hero. There was something I read, and it was crazy because I just found it and I read it and I was like, man, it sounds like I'm my father's hero, whether he said it or not. Really, this is what we do. Look at this wind, bro. Like, super strong. It's on cooperate cable. Trying to just get my mask to just sit down for a minute. You understand? It's all good, right?
Yeah, see, his dad's
Gotta put the
long
water
gone.
right there next to it. But yeah, man. You know what I mean? I said, I'm not worried about talk. Talk is cheap. I'm worried about results. Now, again, I'm out here today. Now, they got time to fake laugh, but let me tell you what they don't have time to do in the valley in here, apparently, is work out. Because I'm out here and you'll see me out here every day. Now, again, I'm going to say this. 30-minute session, $50, $100 for 1 hour. I'm going to build this business. Yeah, up from the ground up, just like every other business, just like this business. This is already monopolized, baby. We get all the money. We make all the money. You understand? See, that's the thing. Like, it wouldn't matter if folks had an agenda. You know what I mean? Folks are still going to break bread and work with me if they smart, because I'm the boss. I do what I want to do. I'm a marketing promotion genius. Is you for real, homie? Do y'all know who you talking to? Yeah, ask about me in all these places, bro. I don't even like talking to places from the past no more because I'm like God told me the past got to be left behind. But I did the best numbers for everyone. I used to do actual promotion and marketing, man. I was a club promoter. I was a club promoter and security and a bar
You
back. I did
changed
it
the
all.
ice in the fucking
I was the
toilet.
number one club promoter on 6th Street. Anyone can say what they want, but I'm the guy who really was it. It's crazy to me that the way folks run around, I seen other dudes, the way they ran around, right? And they would talk a certain way with folks. I remember they tried to pull it with me when I was in the actual position where I had free reign to do what I want and be myself and be me, right? And it didn't fly. It didn't work with me. You understand what I'm saying? And to remember that one dude that was out there that he'd be perpetrating and posing, he'd have all them keys. He looking like true Freeman out here, looking like Kyra. Yeah, he'd have all them keys. I'm talking about big tall dude. You know what I'm saying? Big tall dude. And yeah, he'd be posing because that's what them groups do, right? Last I checked, right? Because they don't get no results. They don't get no money, right? Real talk. Now, see, I say the truth. That's why folks want to take it and misshape it. Come on, man, you're super obvious, bro. You're not misshaping anything. It's clear as day. Like, no, this is the truth. Like, what? And I'm sure, like that's the thing. Like, I ain't trying to have this discussion with someone like Rob Rack, but I mean, I don't think he'd care. He said flat out he doesn't care because no, I'm going to say the truth. Say the truth about everything. Somebody has to. Oh, I just am a courageous man who will say the truth right in front of you. I would say it if Rob Rack was sitting across from me. We're eating breakfast. I would tell him this. I talk the same way. I'd say, nope, this is how I see it. It is what it is. And I feel like he respects that, which any normal dude and normal man and person would respect. So what are y'all talking about? See what I'm saying? Like they want to excuse and condition. Like I said, it's all about enabling. That's what these folks do. They want to enable these narcissists. You understand? I'm just asking, like, what's funny? There's nothing funny. What are you talking about? Everything over here serious it's beyond serious. And the crazy part is the way that folks act regarding it. It's super serious. So it's contradictory. It can't be that you're doing all this crazy stuff and all these folks is, doing what they doing and it don't make no sense. But then, oh, yeah, no, yeah. See, that's my point. Like if other folks think that's the way to be, to not be real, then, more power to you. But I was raised to be real as a gift. And that's why you feel some way. That's exactly why y'all do it. Like I said, all it does is exhibit a quiet desperation. All you doing is telling me that you feel something about my presence and my success. Sound about right. You know what I mean? Oh, I never feel anyway. That's why when folks tell me, I feel this way. That's not quiet desperation, right? I mean, you can't tell someone what they feel. I'm always happy. I just have a normal response based upon I demand my respect. That's not me being anything else. What are you talking about? But them, they're projecting because that's exactly what they're feeling. Because, like I said, they all have worked these 9 to 5s forever. I'm talking, some of them work 90, 60, 100 years, however long, right? I mean, at these job establishments and these 9 to 5s, and I'm out.
Magpie, that's that mask. For 3 years of wearing that fucking mask, it's reshaping his fucking nose.
Out here teaching people how to escape the matrix, break free from the matrix. I'm the generation first breaker. I'm the chain breaker, and I broke the chains 100%.
Breaking the chains
that have held us down since the beginning of time. This is for all people, all races, all creeds. I am the one who broke the chains. And how did I do it? By speaking and saying the truth. So I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, remember that one dude? He was kind of tall. Yeah, like I said, he tried.
Oh yeah, nigga, they're going through a divorce right now. We're in the middle of the Rob Rack fucking Joey Sneed divorce.
Pretend there was some other ones that were managers at bars, right? They know about me, right? And they tried to pretend. There was a lot of folks tried to pretend. And I'm telling you, I'm a living legend. So when someone tries to say, well, I want to disagree with reality, it's not possible, bro. Yeah. See, you don't know about me. You don't. I don't know you. You don't know.
And Magpie, the fact of the matter of the bone loss from the gum disease in his mouth is shrinking his upper fucking ocular bones and shit like that. So they're sinking back in, so making his nose look even more protruded than it is.
Know anything about me. You understand? So when you speak, especially if you're going to speak on someone else, at least get your facts straight and know who you're talking about. That's all I'm saying. See, that's what they do. They think that folks, grown men, have time for that. I don't have time for that. Everybody has an opinion, and they mean nothing, right? So I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, no, that dude was out there, had his keys, and he running around. And, you know what I mean? Literally, this is people from the coach, from that group, right? And homeboy is struggling with women. I can see clear as day. Right? Come on, man. What do they call it? What do they call it on Halloween when you show up and you think trick or treat, right? You can put it together. What I'm saying, right?
What?
Yeah, that's what y'all do. Snap, I believe, got caught doing it, or whoever, that football player. They get caught doing it all the time. Like I said, they have a lot of issues with women. They have a lot of issues. Okay. So, you can't sit here and keep pretending like the internet stuff and the stereotypes that somebody has a quiet desperation of pushing and promoting so much for some odd reason are true. They're not true. The reason these women entertain you is because it's part of the media. It's called brainwashing. Brainwashing is real. They entertain you, and what do? They use you. They don't care about you. They ain't trying to help you. They're not trying to do nothing for you. They're sitting there using and taking advantage, like women always do, like women have done for the past 5,000 years, and they'll continue. You understand? So, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Just is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? But like I said, me personally, you know what I mean? What people don't get is I'm in a position where this is my career, this is my job, and whatever's brought my way, I address everything. I address it direct. I'm a grown man. You understand? No, I have to be smart. It's just like out here, like I said, bro, I just saw right now, like somebody looked like they just got all this. People get out of this jail all the time up the street. Do you think that whatever energy they may be on, do you think that I'm matching energies? You can't match energies no more. They could be on whatever they on. I'm here to help them. I'm here to help people. I'm here to do my job. It's just like any job. I have a job. I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a street dude. Don't get it confused. But that's the thing. I already made it. This is what people don't want to say in a minute. Talk about. I already made it. I'm already wealthy. So see, there's nothing funny about that. There was nothing funny about what I had to do to get to this point. You understand? Everything is real serious business. Like I'm glad that it's entertaining. Like, yeah, that's part of it. The randomness of me just, showing up and I used to be on the bat pod, right. I did. I'm who created it, man. God created it, But I'm just saying, you gotta speak and act with some respect, man. You know what I mean? Like I've done too much, bro. You know what I mean? Like real talk. So other than that, like I said, that's the thing. I understand when I'm in a position where I have everything going for me and everything. That's what I'm saying. If let's say somebody got out of Carter's office, right, and they walk in, they just got out of jail. So you know how it is when you get out of jail, right? We all do it, right? You get out of jail. Oh, I'm Tyrone. Yeah. And that's the funny thing about reality, like folks will have no idea who I am. You understand? But see me, I know me. You understand? So it's like I said, like
he's lost his shit.
And even if they is, like, let's say they all are, yeah. Like, what's up, home? How you doing? How it has to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing here but love and positivity and trying to help people. There's no fear, clearly. I think I've proven that existentially. It's got to make sense. It's never fear with me. It's about being smart and doing my career and being cool here to do. It's all love. I am love. God told me the other day, he said, you are love. It's about being who and what you are. And love is the strongest vibration in existence. You better understand that. But see, that's what folks wanted to do. That's why they all took to the internet and You know, they had these folks talking about, oh, you can do whatever you want because that's agents of Satan. But my name and my reputation is crystal clear. Oh, it's amazing. You understand? See, that's the thing. Folks gossip too much. They're gossiping. Gossiping is.
Yeah, Ardash, he passed somebody that was just getting out of jail yesterday. You know, he's just still fucking ranting about it. Just casually passed somebody that just happened to get out of jail when he was walking down the street. And now he's all up fucking
Nothing
fucking
strong or
nuts.
beneficial about gossip. So I'll leave that to y'all. Y'all can gossip all you like. Right? That gossip has nothing to do with me and doesn't dictate my reality or the reality about me. So kind of seems like you're out of luck. Do you see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I actually know the truth about all these people, secrets they want to hide, and that's what I find out real quick is secrets. And I'm telepathic, and I literally am a psychic, so I can read your mind. I know everything going on around me, so that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, no, like, like I said, I don't even know why folks talk to me. Because if you talk to me and whatever you say, I can go public with it anytime. It's what I do. I got a habit of doing it because that's what I do. It's my career. You're talking to a public radio show host. If you don't want it repeated, then quit talking to me. Like I said 8 million times. So yeah, and you remember that dude with the keys? He'd be out there running from bar to bar. And why? Because of the entitlement. I told you. It ain't me. It ain't my group. Nope. He's from that other group. So he get favoritism, he get favored, he gets special rules and privileges, right? So that's what they want. Everything was designed to help them, just like the job labor market in Austin that I ended up dominating by myself anyway when I'm outnumbered. And I did everything and I built all them factories and warehouses and built all them bars and helped everybody. And all I did was work and make money, right? And I paid off property taxes and sold 50-acre property for $100,000. I succeeded. I've built several businesses. I've done everything, independent capital. Everything I've done has been absolutely amazing. So, there's nothing folks can tell me. What folks need to do is just get right. They need to get right and they need to understand reality. And that's about it. You know what I mean? So, other than that, it is what it is with me, homie. You understand? Like I said, I'm about self-preservation. I'm going to continue to be. It doesn't matter what folks is on. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean? This is about me winning, right? And about self-preservation and just what it is. This just that's you understand? So I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I mean? Because it ain't gonna stop. It ain't. It ain't never gonna stop. We're gonna keep on winning. You know what I mean? Pay attention. So that's what I'm saying. My point is he was running around with them keys, right? Talking about, like car keys and stuff, like a big thing with keys on it, like Tyra. But I'm just saying that's what they do. They want to run around with keys, pretend they important, like, yeah, everything is outside validation because you're so entitled and you want to talk about privilege. I want to talk about privilege, but your actions exhibit the actions of somebody who comes with privilege. Because like
No, he's mad. He didn't get a key to the fucking front door so he could sleep in the fucking bar when they were closed. Fucking
I said, they get
retard.
every excuse made for them. Every lie is told to protect and defend them.
That's a fact, nigga.
Why do you think they're in their feelings? Why do you think they sit there and you're sitting there and you're simping and you're working with these so-called women and then all the so-called women? I'm keeping it real. I'm saying facts. So shouldn't the women be pursuing me if they were women?
Magpie, he looks at a building and therefore claims it as his own.
I said so-called women. My points make crystal clear sense. You understand? Like that's what it is. And they favor these other groups, right? And they defend and protect and do everything for the folks who are, to be honest, weak and way weaker. It's not even close. I stand on my own everywhere I go. I did my thing like this in North Carolina. I did my thing like this in Charlotte on the coast of North Carolina. Okay. Okay. I've had to stand up no matter what it was, whether it was my group, the other groups, whatever, right? I've had to stand up. So I've done my thing in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. I ran everything in the jails in Atlanta, right? I ran Bankhead, right? Like I'm the real deal. So that's the thing. Like, you all want to talk, but this is just like when I was in school when I was young. And, there was this one dude, his name was Brian, right? And like I said, same situation, right? And they were like, oh, he's so fast. And the whole thing was the whole time I'm thinking, and I'm like, I'm fast. This has been going on my whole life, bro. This is what y'all do. You favor and everything you do. You and I've always been the best. It was way faster than Brian. Real talk. We raced and everything, and every time I would win. Yeah, but folks don't want to recognize or acknowledge that because the way of the world is that we have it the hardest and we don't get no favors done for us. And people want to pretend and fake laugh and do that and say things and whatever. Let them do it. Let them do it because you know who's the strongest and you know what that does. That just makes me stronger. Does you understand? All it does is validate the truth and admit and acknowledge the truth. That's the thing with folks. They keep wanting to act and pretend. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. We all know reality. You understand? Like I said, I still have a lot of rules to follow, and I really that I put in place. I mean, to be smart, make sure I'm productive, make sure I'm productive, and make sure I'm getting somewhere and building and doing what I'm doing. I don't know where any of that other stuff comes from because it doesn't exist and it's clear as day. Like I said, I have a career and a job to do. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing they lose about folks and how they're, how they can't just even have a conversation. There's nothing to be glorified about that. I don't even know what you folks is on anymore. Everything you do is borrowed. You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. All this stuff, everything that they're utilizing and using, they're just borrowing everything. They're borrowing everything. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no uh there's no finite like circumstances to any of this. Everything is just borrowed. In other words, like let's see what I'm saying, right? The team. You're just joining that team for a certain segment of time. It's temporary, right? And that's what everybody does. The same the Masons do it, the NBA players do it, they all do it. And then the minute they get out the league, they're ready for every single one of them. So you can't tell me that what I'm saying doesn't have place for some facts because it just simply is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Like you can see what folks is on. What folks is on is they want to trick me out my throne and they're in their feelings because I don't allow it. Right? Because what I didn't realize I was already in the throne. I've been in the throne since I was born. I've been royalty my entire existence. And they knew that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, partner. Like I said, folks can feel any way they want. We have been done no favors here. Okay. The so-called women have never done me any favors and never will. And I'm not asking. See, that's the difference. That's why they're trying to take things and flip it and create false testaments. And they may be doing it with all sorts of different individuals, but it all started with me. I'm ground zero, and there was a reason why it started with me because we never got a fair shake. Isn't that my whole life story? I don't need a fair shake because I'm just the best. And that's what I want to teach people. When you're really the best, you got to just be the best flat out. You got to be. This is exactly what God told me. He said, "Become everything they fear. Become." You have to be so undeniable that they can't beat, that they can't win. And that's what I've become. And that's what I work on more every day. Like I said, I get thousands of views pretty much today and every day, no matter what. While y'all was all just sitting there, sitting on a couch, you know what I mean? Probably eating some barbecue chips, if even, and not doing anything, that somebody else paid for or the government paid for. I mean, opinions are not free, man. You want to speak and say anything. Like I said, make sure you're in a position to first. Now, who has something to say? See my point? I don't do that extra stuff, man. I don't do the fake talk. I don't do none of that. And we made that perfectly clear. So, like I said, when I come through Dolo and everything is serious business, man. I don't know what y'all folks is on. If you think I got time to stop, I got time to shake your hand, I got time to talk to you. I work and make that every day. Y'all got an opportunity out here. Y'all have given me nothing in front of the entire world. Every day they'd be giving me nothing, not a dime. They all make money. They all could donate. I got a Cashapp, PayPal, and a Venmo. But I look like shaking, saying hi to you or talking to you when you ain't done nothing for me this entire time. That doesn't make any sense. No. See, that's what I'm saying. The Valley, they didn't support me whatsoever. Every day, it's the exact same outlook and attitude. Like I said, I'm sitting here trying to be nice and doing the best I can. And I'm trying to help, though. I've done nothing but help people in the Valley. And I'm going to be me. Be like y'all. Because everyone ain't the same, bro. That's the truth. I mean, and like I said, just like with me, he's that. Everyone isn't the same, man. And everybody doesn't have the same circumstances. They really don't. You know what I mean? And that's what folks will learn at some point is, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're shining and you're really a man and you're really building something, these so-called women ain't with that. They with what benefits them and nothing else. They have answered to and given. Basically, they ask for everything from government daddy, the government. That's the daddy, right? And they are so used to being given everything and being encouraged to promote behavior that's inexcusable. All of it's inexcusable, and run around here doing nothing and wasting time. That's why they feel comfortable doing it. That's what I'm telling you. That's why they're in a position to sit there and, oh, I want a fake laugh. I mean, do what you want. I mean, I've made and spent so much more money than any of you. You couldn't even fathom anything about me. You can't even accept my reality and the reality of who I am. So, I mean, I'm not really concerned about what anyone has to say, especially, especially that. Like, what? Why would I care? See the point? Nah, it's just about respect and it's about letting folks know. See, I love when folks talk. I love when folks fake laugh. I love when folks front and pretend because that gives me the chance to respond properly the right way and tell you reality, and I win every time. That's what folks gotta understand. All right, I'm gonna set these world records. I'll be back in a bit reading about I'm teaching dudes how to be men. Men for existing. I'm teaching dudes how to be men. You want to talk? Come holler. Like I said, make sure that you're paying me. Okay. Again, I'm out here for a minute. We got $50. Why not come train? These folks, they always want to talk. They want to, have antics. They want to whatever. They want to, I don't know, look like they're doing the hokey
Antics.
pokey, with their gestures and stuff. I mean, like I said, if you really feel that strongly and you got so much to say to me, I'm right here. I'm out here every day. I don't hide from nothing and nobody. What's up?
Fallout, what up?
See the point? See how quiet it is out here? You can hear crickets out here. That's every day wherever I go, homie. You understand? Like I said, I'm really the boss. You understand? Really the gangster. Yeah. So like I said, folks know what it is. You understand? And like I said, we just gonna keep on pressing forward, man. You understand? I don't do the sideshow act stuff. I don't do the distraction. I don't do you talk to me and what energy you on today. You may be having a bad day. You may be trying to make a come up. You may, look at me and say, whatever. I mean, I could care less. See, I don't respond to the people's energy. You talk, whatever. You talk to yourself. I'll walk right away. I ain't gonna say anything to you. What I look like talking to you? Come on, man. Oh, bro, I'm top, bro. Are you serious? I'm wealthy as hell. You understand what I'm saying? I got a full-fledged career. I'm independent. I'm soft. I don't answer to nobody. I'm where you want to be, little homie. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. When I talk like a long man's perspective. So any dude, I said I'm only reading where it existed, but any dude is going to still feel that, especially if they trying to be. You understand what I'm saying? Folks can be men, but it's got to be in you, and you got to be willing to try. I just haven't seen it yet. That was the thing I respected about Rob Rack. What he did, I thought was a man move. He stood his ground. He keeps telling them, no, that's not how it works. That's a man. This thing folks don't get. That's what it's time for. It's time for men to go ahead and go our separate direction. Say enough is enough, and y'all want to play all these games and everything, the whole system rigged not to help us. Come on, bro. Let's go our own direction. Let's build together. Let's start getting dudes to unite. Let's teach these dudes how to be men. And I'm gonna tell you who has a vested interest in keeping things the way it is and not wanting that. So-called women. Like I said, y'all ever gonna wake up and figure out the reality of what's going on here? Oh man, it's the government. The government facilitates this environment. The government has used these so-called women for decades, and yet most of our men dudes are what, in prison or jail or whatever, right?
Men dudes.
Because of what? Because of so-called women. I have a real stance, just like I have a real stance against crime and corruption. I have a real stance and a position on what I'm saying, and it's a fact. You understand? And the only dudes who have any feelings about me or anything I do is dudes who were raised by what? Dudes who were taught, oh, stay in your feelings. Oh, you see him there, he's shining. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, the conversations I'm sure that have been had probably forever. I'm glad I don't hear them because I mean, I couldn't I don't even know. It's crazy. What? To be, for a dude, you're supposed to want to see me win. That's what's wrong here. You know what I'm saying? So, less, man. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
All right, he has ended it. What do we got here? 5 or 6 minutes left.
Ain't nobody, nothing, man. I'm gonna keep doing me. And like I said, I mean, really, honestly, it's kind of already getting to the point where, like, I'm far enough with this where I can keep trying to press at least. You know, something's got to give, something's got to come. Other than that, I don't know. There was some reading download talking about something about my spouse, my future wife spouse. God has, now just released, it's called, or something, like where they're in a position where they can pursue me. Well, you better get to pursuing, honey. You better get in line because that Cashapp kind of empty. You might want to quit wasting time because you're boy here in a hurry, and I don't know why the hell it's so hard to go ahead and send me at least a $50 donation. Waited forever. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, how long the hell you gonna have me wait? You got a Cashapp, PayPal, November. You got 3 ways to pay me. You know, if they had 3 ways to pay their bills, they got no problem paying them. But when it comes to paying the dude that you want and you pursuing and that look better than Brad Pitt, you don't have no money.
Is he gonna fall in love with Rob
Hell
Rock
is
here
that?
by the end of the day?
Craziness. Like I said, when I get this money too, man, I think I'm going to be put in a position of authority concerning all that ministry stuff too. I think that too. I can see
No,
myself
Fallout.
speaking.
He has not mentioned February 17th yet today. I've got that written down. I got Christina's name written next to it with a question mark. Still waiting for that information. What's happening on February 17th? You know, he'll give it up.
On podiums at churches and stuff. Like, I think I might end
It
up
was just
becoming
like December 21st that he was talking about that date since like October. And it's like, okay, what's coming up December 21st? We found out that was when mom was kicking him out of the house for the holidays.
pastor. I have no idea. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, that's what folks don't get. Like, I always leave situations and then I come back. And when I come back as the boss and as the leader. Exactly what happened here. Also a leader, that's the thing. I could work anywhere. I mean, and the reason I don't is because folks gonna all be in their feelings and I'm not trying to listen to it. Why would I want to listen to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it ain't about no money anymore. It's about what's comfortable and happy for me. Like, what's good for me. You know what I mean? Why would I want to be in the I know how they all feel and they all jelly. It's all a whole bunch of jellyfish. I'm all right. So that's my point. Like, I could do whatever I want. There's no jobs here. There's no opportunity. I'm gonna say it again. That's why I need you folks to pay me so I can get the money together. That's what we're trying to do: raise money. So I got enough money, and then I can venture out to travel and do what I need to do. Y'all, I don't know what y'all just sitting there for, man. I don't know why it's so hard to pay me. Like I said, I just don't get it, man. If I had what I had back in the day, if I had that, if that's what's coming back, if people are coming back, I mean, I guess, I don't really understand it. I don't get it. I don't see how, but like I said, you'd have to really have changed, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. Then you got these other folks, they want to talk to themselves in an email. I ain't waiting on nothing. You understand? See, that's the thing. If you don't get in touch with me and talk to me, if I'm not your first priority, see, someone else is going to see what you're taking for granted and not moving on. See, it's been 4 or 6 years, and you ain't made one move. You never made one move and contributed. What was it like? Come on, bro. You can't be serious. Have an opinion.
She gave you
Like,
$3,
cool,
saved your bank account.
If you don't pay me, why should I be listening? You understand? But yet, all the other ones, you see them on social media every day, and what they all doing, begging. 24 hours a day. I'm talking about, I got so much proof of that.
Begging.
Anyone on social media, that's all they do. I
Just
work
like a
for
bunch
every
of
dime I get.
clearance
I
rack
ain't
broads.
never asked for nothing. I provide a service that's a business. I'm a content creator. I survive off donations. You have got to make sense when you speak, man. Yeah. I work hard. I go hard for the money. Go hard for the money. It go hard for the money, so you better treat me right. Hard for the money. Go hard for the money.
All right, Magpie, be good.
So yeah, like I said, we gonna keep having fun. We gonna keep on doing our thing and let all these other folks stay in their feelings. You know what I mean? And that's about it. All right. I'll be back. I got world records to set. You know, I'm doing things that nobody can do right here. Like I said, what are we at? Like 52. Something ridiculous. Let me go ahead and get going. I got money to make.
Work hard for the money, so you better treat those clearing track broads right. Fuck it.
This is a public service announcement for broke dudes with big dreams and empty pockets. Hey, I got lint in my wallet, got a squeak in my shoe, got a bike with no air and no clue what to do. I'm hungry for candy, need a joystick fix. Oh, I need someone responsible, cause I ain't got it next. I ain't looking for diamonds, I ain't needing Chanel. Just somebody who won't mind buying Skittles on sale. Clearance rack bars, roll it deep in our green. I'm digging for love, like a slightly used free. Clearance rack bars, got a dip but still shine. If you can pump up my bike, girl, you might just be mine. I stroll through the dating scene like a thrift store king. Check the tag, check the vibe, hope the register rings. I don't need perfection, just patience and snacks, and maybe $5 for some old school Atari hacks. I bring baggage, yeah, emotional sex, but at least I'm honest about my broke down tracks. Clearance track broads, hey, no refunds, no lies. I'm looking for a queen who don't mind discounted guys. Clearance track broads, little crooked still fun. If you got quarters for Batman, then we already won. Yeah. Look here, I ain't saying I'm a catch. I'm more like store credit, non-transferable. I can't fix a flat tire, I can't cook real food, but I'll laugh at your jokes in a grateful mood. We can share one soda, split fries down the seam, build a future together on coupons and dreams. So clear my throat, leave me under the sign. With a slightly scratched, but still working just fine. Clearance track broads, no shame, just bad. I ain't broken spirit, just financially wise. Still helpless, still hungry, still checking out 3. Yeah.
All right, I guess Joey will be back around, what time is it, 2 o'clock? 45 minutes for his workout. We'll see you in 45 minutes. Chat, appreciate you. Go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.